everyone, my name is Nurul Aiman. Today I will discuss about glass manufacturing process. Glass is a hard material made by heating sand, silica with other ingredients like soda ash and limestone.
Meanwhile,
Have 8 properties of glass. First, hardness and brittleness. Second is weather resistant. Next is insulation. 4, chemical resistant. 5, color and shape. 6, transparency. 7 is fire resistant blading. And lastly, property modification.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Haikal Dinil from CFAP 1262A. First of all, I want to apologize because of my appearance. So let's go to the topic. Glass manufacturing process. Main process. The basic glass manufacturing process includes melting, forming, cooling and finishing. So let's go for the first one is melting. Raw materials like sand, soda ash, dolomite and limestone are melted in a furnace at around 1500 degrees Celsius. The next one is forming. The molten glass is shaped using various methods depending on the final product. The third one is cooling. Glass is slowly cooled to relieve internal stress, a process called annealing. The last one is finishing. After cooling, the glass is cut, polished or coated for specific uses. So let's go to the example of glass processes is flat glass process. The first one is sheet process. Glass pulled from the melt to form flat sheets. The second one is roll process. Glass passed through rollers, sometimes with batten. The third one is wired glass. A wire mesh is added for fire safety. And the last one is float process. Molten glass floats over molten tin, creating flat, smooth glass. It's the most common method today.
6 hours later.
Hi everyone! Did you know that there are 3 main types of glass used in buildings and everyday products? They are float glass, tempered glass and wire glass. Today, I'll be talking about the most basic and commonly used one. It is float glass. So, what exactly is float glass? Float glass is a type of flat glass that is most often used in windows, mirrors, picture frames and even glass doors. It's called float glass because of the unique way it's made. It's also known by other names like clear glass or flat glass because of its smooth and even surface. Now, let's talk about the properties of float glass. This type of glass is smooth and flat. Next, it's transparent, which means it lets in natural light and allows clear visibility. After that, it is easy to cut, so it can be shaped into different sizes to fit frames and architectural design. However, it also has a weakness. It can break easily because it's not treated for strength like tempered glass. So, it's not suitable for areas where safety is a top concern. Now, how is float glass made? It's created using something called the float process. In this method, molten glass is carefully poured onto a bed of molten tin. Since tin has a higher density, the glass floats on top and spread out evenly, forming a perfectly flat surface.
Much later.
It's then slowly cooled and solidified. This process ensures that the glass has a uniform thickness and a very smooth finish. Let's talk about maintenance. Float glass is very easy to clean. You don't need any special products. Just water and a mild detergent are enough to keep it clear and shiny. Lastly, one of the main reasons float glass is so widely used is because of its cost. It is relatively inexpensive to produce, and it's readily available in any markets around the world. In conclusion, float glass is simple, affordable, and extremely versatile. While it may not be the strongest type of glass, it plays an important role in everyday life, from the windows in our home to the mirrors we use every day. Thank you.
2,000 years later.
Hi, I'm presenter number 4, so I'm gonna talk about the tempered glass topic. So let's get started. Hello, now I'm going to talk about the tempered glass, which is a very common type of safety glass used in building, vehicle, and even phones. First, what is tempered glass? Tempered glass is normal glass that has been heat treated to make it much stronger. This process makes it safer and more durable than regular glass. Next, it's also known as a stronger glass. So if you hear someone say glass, the stronger glass than other glass, they are talking about the same thing, glass that has been specially treated to be stronger. Next, let's look at its properties. Tempered glass is very hard to break, and when it does break, it shatters into small, round pieces instead of sharp shards. This helps prevent injuries, which is why it's used in things like shower doors, car window, and safety panels. Now, how it made? Tempered glass starts as float glass, which is a normal type of glass. It is cut to size, then heated in a furnace to over 600 degrees Celsius, and then cooled very quickly using high pressure air. This process makes the glass much stronger than before. Now, what about maintenance? Tempered glass is durable, scratch resistant, and easy to clean because of heat. Because of this, it's commonly used in doors, windows, partition, and even furniture.
10 seconds later.
And how much does it cost? Tempered glass is more expensive than the normal glass, but it's worth the cost because of the extra safety, better strength, and long lifespan. To close my presentation, tempered glass is a strong, safe, and smart choice for many applications, whether it is in homes, office, or vehicle. It helps protect people while still looking modern and clean. Thank you. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Float glass is not just a transparent material, its properties and manufacturing process allow it to be used in many areas safely and efficiently. Thank you for watching.